OMG. The CDC estimates that more than 3/4 of the food-related illnesses and deaths in the United States are caused by infectious agents that have not been yet identified. Robert V. Tax, head of the Foodborne and Diarrheal Diseases Branch at the CDC, believes that entirely new kinds of outbreaks are now occurring. The acute phase of food poisoning, the initial few days of diarrhea, and gastrointestinal upset, in many cases may simply be the most obvious manifestation of an infectious disease. Recent studies have found that many foodborne pathogens can precipitate long-term ailments, such as heart disease, inflammatory bowel disease, neurological problems, autoimmune disorders, and kidney damage. In the USDA study, 78.6% of the ground beef contained microbes that are spread primarily by fecal matter. The medical literature on the causes of food poisoning is full of euphemisms and dry scientific terms. Behind them lies a simple explanation for why eating a hamburger can now make you seriously ill. There is shit in the meat. From their natural habitat, the cattle and feedlots become more prone to all sorts of illnesses, and what they are being fed often contributes to the spread of diseases. Millions were fed dead cats and dead dogs every year, purchased from animal shelters. Current FDA regulations allow dead pigs and dead horses to be rendered into cattle feed, along with dead poultry. The waste products from poultry plants, including the sawdust and old newspapers used as litter, are also being fed to cattle. The pathogens from infected cattle are spread not only in feedlots, but also at slaughterhouses and hamburger grinders. The slaughterhouse tasks most likely to contaminate meat are the removal of animal hide and the removal of its digestive system. The hides are now pulled off by machine. If a hide has been inadequately cleaned, chunks of dirt and manure may fall from it onto the meat. Knives are supposed to be cleaned and disinfected every few minutes, something that workers in a hurry tend to forget. A contaminated knife spreads germs to everything it touches. They drop meat on the floor and then place it back on the conveyor belt. Ugh. Part 2 comes soon.